Brock Purdy, the next Tom Brady. I know, I can hear it now.
That's so disrespectful of the GOAT. How can you even say that?
Well, I'm here to tell you, that may not seem as far-fetched as you think. So let's look at some similarities. So both quarterbacks have had top defenses. Both Purdy and Brady couldn't have walked into better situations, with the 2001 New England Patriots having the 6th ranked defense in the league, allowing just 17 points per game, and ranking 8th in takeaways with 33, and the 2022 49ers ranking 1st in defense with 16.3 points per game and 2nd in takeaways at 30. Wow, it must be great having a defense. Both quarterbacks have had great coaches. Tom Brady with the Sith Lord Bill Belichick himself, and
Purdy!
with famous blower of Super Bowl leads himself, Kyle Shanahan. Ever since 2001, the Patriots year in and year out have had stellar defenses, with having a top 10 defense all but 2 years, and a top 5 defense 8 times. With Brady being gone due to injury, in 2008, a Matt Castle-led Patriots team finished 11-5. And in 2016, with Brady being suspended for the first 4 games, the Patriots finished 3-1 under Jimmy Garoppolo and Jacoby Brissett. Even without Brady, Belichick has been able to keep the Patriots to somewhat relevant. Now on the other side of the spectrum, Kyle Shanahan is an offensive genius. In 2016, he was the offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons, who reached the Super Bowl. The Falcons' offense were ranked 2nd and 1st in scoring, averaging 33.8 points per game. You know, it would have been great if they could have scored those extra 5 points in the Super Bowl. Shanahan with the 49ers have turned them into offensive juggernauts, and have made the conference championship 3 out of the last 4 years with 1 Super Bowl appearance, and a missed Garoppolo throw away from a Super Bowl. Which comes to my next point, is because of both Belichick and Shanahan being proven coaches, that Brady and Purdy are both criticized as being system quarterbacks.
So there's also an argument to be made that Brady is the greatest system quarterback ever.
Is that Brock Purdy is more of a system quarterback. Now,
both Brady and Purdy were both late round draft picks. Tom Brady was the 199th pick in the 2000 NFL draft. And Brock Purdy was literally the last draft pick in the 2022 NFL draft. Both Brady and Purdy came in relief of their starting quarterback that got injured, who had previously made a Super Bowl. September 23, 2001. The second worst thing to happen in September of 2001. Well, that is unless you're a Patriots fan. After a hit by Mo Lewis, Drew Bledsoe goes out of the game, and thus, a legend is born. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. would come in and forever change the course of NFL history. Now, much like Drew Bledsoe, Jimmy Garoppolo was the 49ers starter on a team where he once took them to the Super Bowl. They had a couple good seasons under Garoppolo, but he too would suffer an injury that would take him out for a couple games. And just like the Patriots after Brady took over, the Niners would see success with Purdy. As of this video, Brock Purdy has still not lost a regular season game, going 10-0. Under improved QB play under Brady, the Patriots would reach and win the Super Bowl that year. After Purdy took over, we saw the Niners go from a good team to a great team, leading them all the way to the NFC Championship before he got hurt. And the Niners end up falling short because they ran out of quarterbacks. As going into the season, Brock Purdy was the 3rd string quarterback after Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo went down. And when 4th string quarterback Josh Johnson went down, there was no hope of coming back. Now, both Tom Brady and Brock Purdy beat legendary quarterbacks in their first start. Now, while not a legend then, a young and up-and-coming quarterback by the name of Peyton Manning is who Tom Brady beat in his first start. Peyton Manning would then later go on to be Tom Brady's arch nemesis and have a Hall of Fame career, and would become one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time and one of Tom Brady's closest rivals in the GOAT conversation. Thus, Tom Brady's first win against a legend. Now, who could have Brock Purdy even faced that would compare with the likes of Peyton Manning? Well, crazy enough, the guy Brock Purdy beat in his first start would be the guy that beat Peyton Manning in his first start. Tom frickin' Brady himself. And similarly, Purdy won in a blowout over Brady, just like Brady won in a blowout in his first start over Manning. Only difference was, Peyton was an up-and-coming quarterback when Brady beat him in his first start, and Brady was an established, bona fide legend when Purdy beat him in his first start. But if Purdy does indeed become the next Tom Brady, then this game would have indeed been the passing of the torch. And now, probably the funnest comparison, they both have a 5-letter last name that ends in DY. Oh, and they also have a vowel in the middle part. So coincidence? I think not. So only time will tell whether Purdy is the next Tom Brady. These are some odd and funny similarities that these two have. So in 5 to 10 years, you can go back and look at this video like, well, he had a point, he was right. Or just go back and look at it like, man, what was he thinking? That guy's an idiot. But like I said, 5 to 10 years down the road, we shall see. So if you liked today's video, please subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, and click the little bell for notifications, and let me know what you guys would like to see in the future. Sport Tales out.